Night Thunder, and we are kicking off the show with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez won a number 1 contenders match 2 weeks ago to face Io Sky, and last week she tried to take a cheap shot, but Io Sky got the best of her, and they will officially collide at Backlash France for the Women's World Championship. Now, we are going to hear what they have to say. Io, you got a lucky shot on me last week, but it won't happen twice. Cora and I know that you have damage control watching your back, and we just happen to know a couple other women that can't stand any of you. That's right, Roxanne. Candice LeRae and Needy Hartwell know that your claims of being a fighting champion aren't as true as you want people to believe. So meet us later tonight and we'll take on Damage Control in an 8-woman tag team match. We'll make your defeat more embarrassing than when Dakota Kai lost the Hardcore Championship. When Cora, the Way, and I win, Damage Control won't be able to help you. And if you somehow win tonight, you can pick the stipulation for the title match. I'm the Prodigy for a reason, and I will make sure that you never hold the Women's World Championship again. The challenge has been laid out. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade calling out Damage Control, and I'm going to make it official for tonight. But we also have Dominik Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Ivy Nile defends the Hardcore Championship against Raquel Rodriguez. Damage Control takes on Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, and The Way. Jimmy Uso takes on Austin Theory in singles action. A WWE Tag Team Championship qualifier match. And tonight's main event, winner faces Roman Reigns at Backlash. And up first, Dominik Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Last week, Dominik Mysterio was complaining about not getting an opportunity, so he made his own by calling out Rey Mysterio. But that was all before the Wyatt Sicks attacked. But Dominik Mysterio is not someone to overlook. He is a former 2-time North American champion and a former SmackDown Tag Team champion. Will he pick up a win against his father tonight? But we'll find out. It's a little warm over here in the commentary booth. Now you can see the Judgment Day is not out here with him. Will he actually do it on his own, or will the Judgment Day come out to help? And here comes the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. He is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, WCW Cruiserweight Champion. This man even won the Royal Rumble from the number 2 spot. Not many people have done that. But we know Ray, and he can absolutely win matches on his own. Ray rolls out of the way, and Dom now rolls out of the way. Dom's looking for the early cover. 1. And a kick out at 1. Dom going for the submission, but Ray gets out of it easily. Dom reverses the Irish Whip, and he throws Ray out of the ring. Dom's going up top. Elbow drop to Rey Mysterio. And Dom's just taunting the crowd before going back outside. Ray throws Dom back in the ring. A springboard, and he misses. Now father and son just trading shots at each other. Dom's just taunting Ray at this point. Dominik Mysterio is looking for the 619. But it's weird that he didn't go for the frog splash. Oh, spoke too soon. Dom hits the frog splash on his own father. 1, 2, and Ray kicks out. Rey Mysterio reverses the punch. Springboard Hurricane Rana. And a kick to the back of Dominik. Oh, looked like Ray might have been going for the 619. But Dom reversed. And just stomping the chest of Rey Mysterio. Dom's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Rey Mysterio has been defeated. Dominik Mysterio gets a victory over his own father. And now we're moving on to our next match. And our next match is a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Hardcore Championship. after the promo Dominik, Mysterio, and Liv Morgan cut last week, Raquel has requested a match for the Hardcore Championship, and the title's on the line every week. So it's kind of fitting that she's being given a shot. But just because she's aligned with the Judgment Day doesn't mean that she's not deserving of a shot. She is the definition of a champion. She is a 2-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion and a 3-time WWE Women's Champion. So she has won gold in the past. Can she do it again tonight? But she'll have to take on the pit bull of American-made Ivy Nile. This marks Ivy Nile's first championship and her first title defense. In fact, later tonight, the Creed brothers have the opportunity to qualify for the WWE Tag Team Championship ladder match. And before I forget, the Judgment Days, JD McDonough and Carlito have a shot to qualify as well. But we cannot forget about Bianca and Naomi, as well as DIY, all being in that same match. So it could go any direction. Alright. Ivy Nile keeps dodging these clotheslines, but you couldn't dodge that one. Raquel with these devastating kicks. Oh, Raquel's looking for a weapon, proving that she deserves to be in the hardcore division. And a roll up and an immediate kick out. Ivy's working on the head and neck of Raquel. Raquel's just stomping the arm of Ivy Nile. And Raquel has the kendo stick, but she misses twice. And third time's the charm. Ivy Nile gets the kendo stick out of her hand. And back of the ring Ivy goes. Is she looking to fly? And she misses. I know the Hardcore Championship's all about taking risks, but that was unnecessary. And don't forget, this match can end anywhere. The strength of Ivy Nile just throwing her back. But this could end in the ring, around the ring, on the ramp, backstage. That was impressive strength from Ivy, but that didn't do much. So many clotheslines to Ivy Nile. Ivy's fighting out of the corner. Hurricane Rana. Another roll-up, one, and a kick out at one. Ivy's looking for the submission. And here I thought there weren't any rope breaks in a Falls Count Anywhere match. But Ivy has a kendo stick once again. And a big boot. Ivy's thrown back into the ring, and Raquel with the sledgehammer. Get out of the way, ref. And a rolling kick. And a big boot to Ivy Nile. Raquel's going up top. And a splash. What a move. Ivy reverses whatever Raquel was going for. And now they're just trading shots with each other. Raquel's hand is probably bigger, but Ivy probably has more force behind her chops. So I don't know who has the advantage in this one, but Raquel has been busted open. Ivy's looking for the submission again. Just make sure you're away from the ropes if you're wanting to win that way. But she lets go of the hold. And she picks up the sledgehammer. Oh, right to the crotch. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, a crotch shot with the sledgehammer gives Ivy the win. And she is still your hardcore champion. But congratulations to Ivy Nile being the first person to retain the Hardcore Championship. And we'll be right back with with a word from Ethan Page. And we are back, and Ethan Page, our Intercontinental Champion, has a lot he wants to get off of his chest. And trust me, he came to my office to complain about last week. But yesterday he put out a tweet saying, "I'm an elite talent, and I'm not the only one." What do you think he means by that? Will we find out tonight? I guess we'll have to hear from him and see what he has to say. Sammy, you think you're so funny, huh? You put me in a match against Sheamus to humiliate me. I want that loss taken off the record. I wasn't prepared for my opponent, and everyone here knows it. In fact, I think I deserve Backlash France off. The people last week didn't deserve me, the people tonight don't deserve me, and the people of France don't deserve me. Ethan, stop. You're just embarrassing yourself. Face it, you're not good enough to beat Sheamus, and you're not good enough to beat me. You just proved that anyone can take that Intercontinental Championship away easily. I'll be the one to take the Intercontinental Championship away from you, and maybe I'll go defend it against Sheamus. Fellas, I know you weren't expecting me out here, but I had a nice chat with Sami Owens, and he said that I deserve an Intercontinental Championship match. And Dragunov, I respect you, but you won't be taking the title from him. Because I will beat Ethan Page and you at Backlash, and I will become the new Intercontinental Champion. Sheamus, Ethan, I have no problem with beating both of you senseless at Backlash. Are you kidding me? Neither of you are deserving of being in the ring with me. And Sheamus has heard enough, as well as Ilya Dragunov. Looks like Ethan Page has bitten off more than he could chew. Not only will he have to deal with Ilya Dragunov, but he also has to deal with Sheamus at Backlash France. Will we have a brand new Intercontinental Champion at Backlash? And it's official for Backlash, a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. But before then, Damage Control takes on Roxanne, Cora, and The Way. Jimmy Uso takes on Austin Theory. A WWE Tag Team Championship Qualifier match. And the biggest main event in Tuesday Night Thunder history. And we are back with our next match. The Way, Roxanne and Cora, Jade versus Damage Control. But first of all, I just want to say, welcome back, Indy Hartwell. I know she can be a very solid member of the roster, no matter if it's the Women's World Championship division, the Intercontinental Championship division, the Tag Team division, or the Hardcore division. And her tag team partner, Candice LeRae. And who knows, maybe if they win this match, they'll have a chance to qualify for the tag team titles next week. Because next week is the Go Home show. And Backlash. That's right, both are happening in the same night. However, if you're watching it on YouTube afterwards, you'll have to wait until next Sunday to see Backlash. But Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell are both former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, and Indy Hartwell is a former NXT Women's Champion. And speaking of former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, here is Cora Jade. She's a former Tag Team Champion with Roxanne Perez. But they've had an on-again, off-again friendship, kind of like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But I think we can all agree that when they're working together, they are almost unstoppable. But can these two teams work together to take out Damage Control? And up next, a former NXT Women's Champion, a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, and the current #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, Roxanne Perez. We heard from her and Cora Jade earlier tonight, and they are confident that the four of them combined can defeat Damage Control. But this is one fall to a finish. We know that Roxanne and Cora have chemistry, and Indy and Candice do. But do the four of them have chemistry together? And out first, your Women's World Champion, Io Sky. She's a former NXT Tag Team Champion, a former NXT Women's Champion, a former WWE Women's Champion, and now the Women's World Champion. But the question is, will she walk out of Backlash France as the Women's World Champion? Or will the Prodigy keep true to her promise of never letting Io Sky hold the Women's World Championship again? Now, if you think Io Sky's resume was impressive, wait until you hear Asuka's. Longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. Multiple time Women's Tag Team Champion. Former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. And a former WWE Women's Champion. She has also won the Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank. So not only do they have chemistry, but they have a lot more experience in this industry. And here comes Kairi Sane, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion and former NXT Women's Champion. She hasn't had as much success in WWE as Io Sky and Asuka, but she has a lot of achievements outside of this company. Will Damage Control be able to win? The four of them do have chemistry, but they gotta keep an eye out for any tricky behavior from the other team. And last but not least, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, and former Hardcore Champion, Dakota Kai, the leader of Team Kick. She's stepping away from the Hardcore Championship division for tonight, but you can bet she wants to win back the Hardcore title. Or maybe she'll go after the Intercontinental Championship after Backlash. Who knows? But the match is underway. Indy Hartwell and Io Sky starting off for their respective teams. And Indy Hartwell just gets planted. Don't know what Io Sky's up to. But there's a drop kick. Indy rolls her up. And an immediate kick out. But one. They just keep reversing each other. One. No. What? No. One. And finally they break the cycle. And Dakota Kai clotheslines Indy Hartwell out of her boots. And in comes Asuka. And a strong back elbow. And in comes Kairi Sane. And in comes Cora Jade. A chop and a springboard Hurricane Rana from Cora Jade. And a kick to the back of Kairi. Kairi goes up top. Moonsault. One. And a kick out at one. And Indy breaking it up even though it's not necessary. Kairi's back up top. And an elbow strike to Cora on the outside of the ring. We're at a count of 5 here. Oh, Cora's probably... Nope, Cora's not going for a count-out victory. But she's trying to take a cheap shot at Io and fails. She gets a cheap shot on Dakota. And now another cheap shot towards Io, but hits it this time. I mean, Cora's just going for cheap shot after cheap shot. Cora's showing off to the fans. But that's going to cost her. She gets tossed into the enemy corner, but she gets stuck there. And just stomps from Kairi Sane. And Asuka's tagged back in. And in comes Indy Hartwell once again. Asuka just picks up Cora Jade and goes right back to Indy Hartwell. And Indy gets thrown back into the corner. And in comes Io Sky. Damage Control is showing that they can work as a team. But we haven't seen any kind of teamwork from the other team. And Io's going up top. Moonsault. One. And Candice LeRae breaks it up. And after that over the moonsault, I thought Io Sky had it. I have no idea what Io's going for. But she can't perform it because she's running into Asuka. And in comes the #1 contender. And a devastating double stomp from Io Sky. And Roxanne dives out of the ring. Hurricane Rana from Io Sky. And Io runs back into the ring just to dive on her again. And Indy with a cheap shot to Io. But the count has been reset. We're back to a count of 5. And Roxanne's just pounding away on Io. We're at a count of 9. And Roxanne cannot beat the count. Damage Control officially wins, which means Io Sky can pick the stipulation for the title match at Backlash France. And now we're moving on to our next match. And up next, Jimmy Uso will take on Austin Theory. Now, you have to wonder, did the Tribal Chief approve of this match? Because last week, Roman Reigns told off both Jimmy Uso and Paul Heyman about not accepting matches that he does not approve of. But Jimmy Uso is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion, and SmackDown Tag Team Champion. And up next, Austin Theory, former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion, and former United States Champion. And he requested this match personally after his tag team partner lost to Jimmy Uso last week. And I know you guys are wondering, why didn't we see these backstage interactions with Austin Theory or Sheamus? That's because I don't record these personal conversations. But can Austin Theory do what Grayson Waller couldn't? Will we see the Austin Theory that beat John Cena at WrestleMania? Or will we see the Austin Theory that cashed in Money in the Bank on the United States Champion? Austin Theory seems to be getting the better of Jimmy Uso at the moment. And now just working on the arms. But Jimmy gets out of it. And a kick to the back of Austin Theory. No, they're trading blows this early into the match. There's a clothesline in the corner. And what a maneuver. 1, 2, and Jimmy kicks out. A reversal, but an enziguri gets Jimmy Uso. Austin Theory's going up top. Elbow drop to Jimmy Uso. And now Austin Theory has the ankle lock. Locked in. But Jimmy doesn't tap. He won't quit. And a spear. 1, 2, and a kick out from Austin Theory. But he tries to go for it again, and he puts his feet on the rope. An immediate kick out. Theory rolls up. Jimmy, 1, 2, and a kick out. And a dive. 1. Kick out from Jimmy. Austin Theory hitting his feet during that splash. What is Theory looking for here? And he misses. Austin Theory reverses the super kick. And he gets dropped on Theory's knee. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory picks up a win over Jimmy Uso. Roman Reigns cannot be happy about that. But we will see Roman Reigns next week when he confronts the winner of tonight's main event. And we are back with Liv Morgan coming out here to call out the Wyatt Sicks. Last week, Liv and Dom interrupted the broadcast to send a message to WWE management, but they were attacked by Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt Sicks. That can't sit well with her or any members of the Judgment Day. But we'll hear from Liv Morgan coming up next. Nikki, Eric, you guys think you scare Daddy Dom and I? We've been arrested, so we know about the hard knock life. You two are just playing dress up with the rest of your team of misfits. You know, to show you that we aren't scared, we'll face you in an intergender tag team match at Backlash France. You haven't experienced the hard knock life, but you are prisoners to your own actions. Dominik did the unthinkable when he stabbed his own father in the back. You're not innocent either. By joining the Judgment Day, you turned your back on AJ and your morals. You fought with AJ to take down the Judgment Day years ago, but you were so filled with hate and thoughts of revenge that you took over. Nikki and Eric made mistakes, but they have repented. There's still a chance to save you and Dominik. Backlash will be your Judgment Day. Well, after what we just saw, I'm going to make it official. It is Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan versus Eric Rowan and Nikki Cross at Backlash France. However, I have just received word that Mick Foley was in a car accident earlier today. Now, thankfully, his injuries aren't that bad. He's just really sore and has a minor concussion. But I'm hoping for a speedy recovery. But back to tonight's entertainment. The Creed brothers are looking to bring more gold to American Made. They're former NXT Tag Team Champions, but they're looking to add the WWE Tag Team Championships to their resume. And up here, Carlito and Jade McDonough. Carlito is a former United States Champion and Intercontinental Champion. Jade McDonough is a former World Tag Team Champion and NXT Cruiserweight Champion. But they are representing Judgment Day, and they're looking to bring the titles back. And here comes the EST. And I believe that many people think that she is the favorite, along with her tag team partner Naomi. She is a former two-time women's tag team champion, a former Raw tag team champion, SmackDown tag team champion, WWE tag team champion, and Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, WWE Women's Champion. a former Royal Rumble winner from the number 3 spot, I believe. I'm going to fact check that. But here comes Naomi, former Women's Tag Team Champion and SmackDown Women's Champion. She's looking to add the WWE Tag Team Championships to her resume. But yes, Bianca Belair did win from the number 3 spot back in 2021. I know the Rumble has nothing to do with this match right here. But I just feel like bringing up their resumes will showcase what everyone is capable of. And here comes DIY, former NXT Tag Team Champions, 2-time WWE Tag Team Champions. But not only that, they are both former NXT champions. But Johnny Gargano is a former North American champion. Whether it's together or separate, these two have the championship lineage that can make anyone believers. And this match is going to be chaotic. And everyone's just throwing themselves or each other around. Bianca's going for the cover, and Carlito breaks it up. Oh, that was another cover by JD. Springboard drop kick to Ciampa, and a cover. And JD breaks it up. Brutus is too big for JD McDonough to pick up. Drop kick from Julius. I don't know who... Oh, the ref got taken out. But who's Naomi calling up to her feet? And Ciampa gets taken out. JD with the cover. But it gets broken up. Johnny Gargano's working on several people with a sledgehammer. And a low blow to Brutus from Johnny Gargano. Naomi and Bianca working on anyone that comes into the ring. And Carlito just spit in the face of Bianca. And a roll up, but it gets broken up by Johnny Gargano. Cover, one, kick out from Ciampa. And I have no idea where to look. Ciampa trying to hit an elbow drop. Oh, bless me. He tried to hit it on the apple, but he missed. And a close line. Julius is going for the cover, but Johnny breaks it up. And a punch to the gut of Johnny. Naomi's looking for something under the ring, and it's a kendo stick. And this is... I was about to say this is a car crash, but out of Mick Foley, it's in bad taste. And out of respect for Mick Foley, it's in bad taste. Jade's going for the cover. One. And a kick out immediately. Naomi hits Ciampa, but Brutus accidentally hits the ref. And covers are just getting broken, and Julius accidentally hits his own brother. And there's a submission on Carlito. Did Gargano escape? And he lets go of the hold. And a super kick. Cover. One. And it gets broken up. Gargano escape is locked in, but he lets go of the hold. And I don't know how many times I have to tell people, stop leaving your discords if you're not going to start a legit conversation. And here I was, distracted, and Bianca Belair gets the pin for her team. So Bianca and Naomi will join the Authors of Pain and the Street Profits in the Tag Team Championship ladder match. But we only have one more spot available, and that will be determined next week. But let's head right into our main event. Jacob. Jacob. There you are. What were you and the Dwayne talking about? You're still my enforcer, right? If The Rock didn't talk to you, then it's none of your concern. What's that supposed to mean? It means mind your business, Oos. You'll find out, but for now, it's on a need-to-know basis. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a match coming up. If Solo Sikoa doesn't even know, then who all knows? But Jacob Fatu is right. He faces The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and Bron Breakker tonight, and the winner faces Roman Reigns at Backlash. And we are at our main event for the evening. And we are kicking things off with the man in question, Jacob Fatu. Now everybody wants to know, what does he have going on with The Rock? Will they work together in this match? But can we even be sure that anything happened between Jacob and The Rock? And for those of you who are watching live on Twitch and Kick, there will be a live event right after tonight's festivities. But if you're watching on YouTube, then I'm sorry you missed it. So there are benefits to watching the episodes live as they go on the air. And out next is Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker has an impressive resume for his short time in the business. And he's looking to add the WWE Championship to that resume. However, he has to go through Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, and The Rock. And The Rock wasn't even supposed to be in the whole tournament. He was a last-minute addition in the main event of episode 1. And here comes Cody Rhodes. Oh. What was that going on back there? Is that what Ethan Page was talking about the whole time? Not being the only elite wrestler? And did they perfectly plan that attack during Cody Rhodes' entrance? But we don't have time to worry about that. Security has made it back there, from what I'm hearing. And they have escorted Lexis King and Shawn Spears off of the premises. But the thing is, Shawn Spears and Alexis King were wearing shirts that said "Always Elite Weapons." What could that mean? But here is the final boss, the People's Champion, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now I know where the budget for this week's show went. The Rock wanted all the lasers, all the fire. And I'll let you guys know that the People's Championship is not a recognized championship to Tuesday Night Thunder. It was in The Rock's contract that he wouldn't have to defend it, but he was allowed to bring it with him. And it's a good thing I don't work for him. I work for Triple H and The Rock works for me. But can you imagine the power trip he's going to be on if he wins the WWE Championship? But he has to win this match and the main event of Backlash France in order to become WWE Champion. But there is a benefit to The Rock's entrance. It helps with the runtime of the show. It is one fall to a finish. A super kick to Cody Rhodes. The Rock hitting Bron breaker. Now it looks like The Rock and Jacob are going every man for themselves. So do you think they didn't come up with an agreement? Super kick. Cody, Jacob, and The Rock going at it in the ring. But Bron Breakker grabs a kendo stick and busts open Cody Rhodes. And Bron Breakker just gets a receipt. And it is terrifying when Jacob Fatu goes for a springboard move. It's like a wolf jumping off of a tree to attack. An Irish whip to Cody, and an arm drag. And the ref gets super kicked by Jacob Fatu. But The Rock gets pointed on his head. Hey, you good, ref? Cody Rhodes, pedigree. But The Rock breaks it up before Cody could even go for the pin. And Cody steals the kendo stick, and he throws it at The Rock. Crossroads to The Rock. And Jacob breaks it up. And Cody hits Bron with that moonsault. And a spear! Jacob Fatu breaks up the pin immediately. Bron Breakker reverses Jacob Fatu's spear. Excuse me. And a splash from Bron Breakker. And Jacob gets tossed around like a toy. Bron Breakker breaks the kendo stick over Jacob Fatu. And The Rock calling up Cody Rhodes. But Cody takes him down. Jacob Fatu is looking for a weapon, and he doesn't need one. But he grabbed a baseball bat, and he's going after Cody or The Rock. But Bron Breakker stops him. Jacob Fatu is just emoting, while Bron Breakker fails to pick up The Rock. Cody Rhodes gathering the energy from the fans, potentially getting out of the way of a rock bottom. And Cody reverses The Rock's attempt. Bron Breakker grabbing a steel chair, like these guys even need weapons. And he is taking it to Jacob Fatu. And he avoids a super kick. The Rock goes for the cover. What a sequence. Bron breaks up the pin, but gets stomped on. And Jacob Fatu with a pop-up Samoan drop to The Rock. And the straps are coming down. Jacob Fatu took too long with that chair. And Bron can't even pick up Jacob. Oh god, Cody's going for the steps. But Jacob Fatu pop up Samoan drop to Bron Breaker. And Cody couldn't even use the steps. DDT from The Rock. DDT from Jacob Fatu. And The Rock breaks it up. And he drops The Rock in the corner. Spear from Bron Breaker. In the cover. Cody breaks it up right away. Man, counter after counter between Cody and The Rock. These two know each other very well after the Night 1 main event of WrestleMania 40. Crossroads to The Rock. And Bron Breaker breaks it up. You can see how much the WWE Championship means to each of these competitors. Two of them are former WWE Champions. And two of them are looking to win it for the very first time. The Rock goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a spear to Cody Rhodes, but Jacob Fatu kicks out. Bron Breaker with the flying shoulder tackle to Jacob Fatu. And Cody's going for the cover on The Rock. 1, 2, Bron Breaker breaks it up. Cody and Jacob try to work together, but it backfires. And Cody Rhodes, the pedigree to The Rock. 1, 2, 3, and Cody Rhodes is your number one contender to the WWE Championship. He will take on Roman Reigns at Backlash France. Now, don't go anywhere if you're watching live on Twitch and Kick, because there is a live event after this match. But if you are watching on YouTube, then that's the end of episode 3. Tune in next week, either on Tuesday live on Twitch and Kick, or Thursday night when the VOD goes live. But thank you and good night.